of our Mercy Team boot camp. So I'm streaming on YouTube so that you know what you want to say, because others will watch it. Because others can watch it, and if you say what you don't want people to hear. So only say what people want to hear. You want people to hear from you. All right, so yesterday we did two teachings yesterday. If I can give you just a summary from the assignment, we looked at 10 things that we did in 2022 that gave us results in our forever business. And then 5 habits that we use to produce results. Then we also looked at the reverse, 10 things we did that we didn't like, and 5 habits that we wouldn't want to take into 2023. And then we went about talking about our mindset and others, and then ended off yesterday with giving ourselves assignments that we're supposed to do. We gave ourselves some assignments, and we said we should get Who Do You Know list, a big book to dump Who Do You Know list, everybody. And I gave us the frogs, your family and friends, your organization, your relations, and things like that you're going to use to be able to come up with that list. And then I now said, write 100 of them as you're stepping into 2023. So that at least as you're stepping into 2023, you're having 100 lists of people you're going to talk with. And then we also talked about you deciding how many people you want to talk to every day from now. About the product, have the number. About the business, have the number. And we say you choose from 3 categories, 1 to 3 people, 3 to 5 people, and 5 to 10 people, depending on your capacity and the time you put into the business. Then we also said we're going to start a new broadcast list, because we don't want to place restrictions on ourselves from next year. And that broadcast list is what we call No to Our Product. Be ready to collect no's. I'm telling you, it's very, very good for you to be ready to collect no's. When you're not afraid of no will stop coming to you. But once you're afraid of no will continue coming to you. Coming to your product, coming to your business. I was talking with my daughter, one of my daughters, 3 days ago, and she said that why she's not into marketing is because she doesn't like people saying no to her. I laughed. I say, if you know the number of people that says no to me every day, I'm so used to no now. Hey, I'm so used to no. Because out of that 100 no's, I get my yeses. And that's how come I'm able to sell every day. There's no day. In fact, if I can count on my hand how many days I did not sell in 2022. I can count. Like this Christmas period and season is only one day. Maybe it's on Christmas Day that not my, let me check. Let me be sure so that it won't be that I'm lying. Because for me, I think it was only on Christmas Day that my alert did not ring. But every other day, I have had my alert coming up with something. I think it was only that Sunday. Because the day before, of course, I sold a lot, Christmas Eve. I sold a lot, and the day after, on 26th, I sold 2. So I think it was only on Christmas Day. Christmas Day was Sunday. I can't find it here, yes, that I didn't sell. Okay, so I can count on my hands here now the days I did not sell. Saturday, Sunday. Sold on, yes, it's on Sunday that there's nothing here. On Saturday, yes, from Saturday it moved to Monday. On Monday. So it's only that. So out of all those no's, I have gotten a lot of yeses. So I'm very, very happy for it. So I said that we should be ready to get your no's, because it's out of that no's. So you're going to start a new broadcast list this 2023, and that broadcast list, the name is going to be what? no to my product broadcast list, no to my business broadcast list, because I'm going to be sending to you what you're going to send to them. So we will keep exposing these products to them until they will say yes. We'll keep exposing the business to them until they will say yes. And then the last assignment, which should be ready for tomorrow. So these 5 assignments is tomorrow. You will bring out your own and show me your who do you know list. Show me where you have started your who do you know list notebook. Show me where you have started writing name. I will show you my own. Show me how I've started writing names. You will show me, on top of the first page of it, you will write your own category of how many people you want to talk about the product to and about the business to, okay? And then you would have started your no broadcast list. If there's nobody to put there, put my name to be able to start it. You start your no broadcast list so that you can be ready. So then you write down your 3 biggest goals for 2023. I want to see it. I want to see your 3 biggest goals. I'm going to show you my own. So write your 3 biggest goals for 2023, because every month we are still going to do our evaluation to look at it. All right, so that's it. So going through today's training, I want to start from where we stopped yesterday. And I'm going to be posting to us in our email address, in our email again. If you have not filled the form so I can get your email. It's only through email I'll send the things because it's bulky and I don't want you to go and cover our pages on WhatsApp, okay? So today we stopped at the 4 simple questions, the feel, felt, and found way of answering questions, okay? And I want to read out some of them for us, but we're going to have the details I'm going to send you the script in your email. So that's why I need your email. If somebody asks you a question, I'm worried I haven't got enough time, okay, to do the business. I already used Uche yesterday to answer the question. And I told you that you answer, I know how you feel because I felt like that at a time. But I have found a way to use pockets of times which will add up in a daily basis for me. So I wake up in the morning, 30 minutes, I touch my business. While I'm making breakfast, I touch my business. So that's how to answer that, using pockets of time. Then another way to answer some questions, there are 5 major questions I'm going to read out to us now. The feel, felt, and found way to answer such questions. So if somebody asks you, how do I know that this business will work for me? I'm sure we all get such. I get it. In fact, I still got it. Or how do I know the product will work for me? I've gotten 2 people asking me that question today on products. Okay, so if it's on business, you can say, I know exactly how you feel because I felt exactly that way. But what I have found out is that working with the person that introduced the business to me has helped, because she held my hands and walked all the way with me until I was able to make my first sale and able to sign up my first downline. So work with me. If you're coachable, learn new skills from me, plunge into that team, because my upline is still here to work for you. Find and prioritize your time every day and be consistent. All those ones you will tell the person, I'm going to send the script like I said. And if a product, the person said, how do I know this product will work for me? Don't just condemn and say, something, I'll be using. No. Answer the person. Put yourself in the shoe of that person. Okay, people are finding it difficult to spend money now. So put yourself in that shoe and say, I know exactly how you feel, because I felt exactly the same way when I was first introduced to these products. But one thing I noticed was that I just gave myself that confidence to try it once. Since my upline, or since the person that sold it to me told me that it has worked for many people and I know it will work for you. And I went and researched on the product and found out that they are 44 years old. And so I know that they cannot be lying all the while for 44 years old. So, you can also put in some of the other things that will help the person. Question 3 could be, how will I get my own customers? When will I get my customers? People ask that. Or how will I get my own downlines? I'm sure you know that we also get that question. So you can also start with, I know how you feel, because I felt exactly the same way, but I found a way around it by using the product and knowing what the product does for me and being confident with the product. I can now recommend it to people. Recommendation is a part of life, from making your hair to going to your tailors. You've got to know about your children's school from someone. So to get customers, you use the product, be a product of the product, and also tell people the benefits of the product. Then someone can ask you, where will I find people? Okay, if it's the one of asking people, you can now talk about, from my first 5 people that I know, 2 joined, 2 didn't join, and 1 said maybe. That's how mine works. So what you could do is, I know how you feel. I felt the same way, but my upline, or the person that introduced the business to me, showed me how I can generate contacts using who do you know list, and also Facebook contacts friends on Facebook. So of course, you know that before you'll be able to answer this thing, you too ought to have been doing something. That's why it's absolutely important for you to start doing something. It's important for us to be doing what we say we should do. That's what will help you to be able to answer these questions very well. So the decision-making phase, that's where you have all that so important question. You can now ask your contact. So from what you have seen while working with me together, that this forever business is something that can work? Since it's working for me, I believe it can work for you. Anybody you're talking with, or any statement you're sending to people, make sure they make a decision. They come to a decision. Is always very, very important. So that's it. Who do you know list book. When you get that person, you begin to decide to talk to 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 person every day. And you start by sending these scripts that we're going to be sharing today to you, and then you're using it. In session 2 of today, I'm going to also share some scripts with us. I'm going to talk about the scripts, and I'm also going to send it on email for those that have sent their email. So the second thing I want to talk about today is keeping your statistics. Your statistics is very, very important, because that's what will help you know how far you're going, how much you're doing, if you need to improve, where you need to add more effort, and where you need to remove your effort from, because there's no need beating about the bush. It's always very, very important for you to know what you're doing and do exactly what works. So your statistics is very, very important. You need to keep a daily statistics, weekly statistics, monthly statistics, and yearly statistics. Have a notebook where you record your sales. You need a notebook where you record the sales that you have done. It's very, very important that you have that. I want to show you mine. I have my notebook here. This is my notebook for sales. Okay, I record everything I sell. You see names here. Everything that comes in and goes out of the house is recorded manually. The ones that I sell outside Ibadan, that does not go out from my store, that goes out from Forever Office directly, I record those ones online on the phone that I'm using here. I can't show you that now. So that helps me to know, where am I selling more? What am I selling more? What do I emphasize? Or what do I not? So statistics are very, very important. It also helps me to know what is the range of people, the age of the people who are buying from me. Like now, I know Ibadan is a very good sales place for me. I sell in Ibadan. So I focus in Ibadan when I'm doing my art. I must always put Ibadan name there, like Ibadan. And then I've also noticed that my sales are increasing a bit in Europe. I hardly sell in US, okay? Very, very few, maybe like once a month or twice a month in US. So you need to know your statistics. Have your notebook where you record things, record your activities. It's very, very important, because Jalish will tell you that it's very, very difficult for you to be very successful if you don't keep records. If you don't keep records, you cannot be successful. And then the second thing you need is structure. you must have a structure that works for you. You must record what you are doing so that you will record your activities with your progress, know what to do on a daily basis, and how to track what you're doing every day, okay? Keep your statistics. It's very, very vital for you to know how to plan. Keep your structure. Where do you stay to do your business? What time do you do your business? How many people do you talk to every day? Those are the structures of your business, okay? If you have an office, go there, have your bath, go there. If you're like me that I work from home, if you're working and you're making it your second stream of income, have the time you have created for it. And if it's your lunch hour in the office, create that lunch hour. It's not the time to be gisting with people. You can back the office and tell them you need some quietness. So let it be, specific, and let it be structured for you. And again, one thing we need, I'm talking about the 3 S's now: statistics, structure, and simplicity. Statistics, structure, and simplicity. You need to keep this business simple. Keep it simple. Don't try to do anything that is way out of it. In fact, it's a copy and paste business, in quotes. Me, I don't go to look for new things to do. I just look for what is working for people and I paste it. Let me tell you, the success of me online was just a simple copy and paste. It's just that the person I was copying refused to teach me. So I have to crack the wall to learn it. There's one lady that used to sell a lot on Facebook ad and Google ad. I kept begging her to teach me. She kept procrastinating until we entered COVID. When we entered COVID, I was begging her. I said, I'm willing to do online. I'll pay for your data. For my data, I'll pay you. I can even come to Lagos. She was still saying until after COVID. So I had to go find a way to find myself. So keep it simple. If you see something that is working, just copy and paste. It will work for you also. That's the simple truth. And that's why many times I just tell us, if you want to run an ad, run it for, so this is called Harmattan season. People are having arthritis. If you haven't put up your post on arthritis, better go and put it up now and duplicate it. Have many of them, it will help. So keep it simple, okay? So your contact list is simple. It's one of the simplest things you can do. And then when you have that, your contact list, profile. If you get somebody's name, like I got 2 names from Facebook today. I just put some names. I looked at them. I went to their profile page, profiled them, and I just sent them. I tossed something to them. When I tossed it, they answered no, because I knew they were going to answer no, but they have started off a conversation with me. So tomorrow now, I'll tell them, that thing you said no, why don't you look at it? Do you know anybody that will need it? Can you read it very well? Okay, so you profile people before you start. Always have that your tracker, that notebook that I said you should put. If you have your tracker notebook, you will be able to track people, and their follow-up will be easier for you to do. Because this business is simply a business of number. That's the truth about it. I was talking with someone, and the person was saying, so, hey, you said selling, okay, first of all, she said, you say making supervisor is a small thing. I said, yes, ma'am. It's one of the cheapest things you can do if you're selling very well in forever. She said, 25K credit. I said, what's 25K credit? 25K credit, simple, is number. So you split it down, 25K credit, times it or divide it by 4. That's 100 people. So you're looking for 100 people who will give you 0.25K credit, Abby. Yes. 100 people who will buy one Forever Move from you. 100 people. And of course, Forever Move doesn't go in one. It will go with maybe aloe vera gel, maybe aloe heat, maybe active HA. So by the time you check it, you're looking for 50 people who will buy arthritis pack for you in a month. My friend, is doable. 50 people who will buy it from you. It's still a matter of statistics if we're using this selling one. So if you need 50 people to buy arthritis solution from you, what do? You divide your means of people seeing the products and then begin to attach the number to them. For example, you can say on my WhatsApp broadcast, I will sell 10. On my broadcast status, I will sell 2. On my Facebook live video, I will sell 10. I will ask Facebook to boost one of my live videos, send them on air, and I will sell 20 or 25 from there, okay? So by the time you split it, you find out that it's very, very doable into the activities that you have. And that means you need to know all those activities: broadcast list, WhatsApp status, WhatsApp broadcast, Facebook story, Facebook live video, and boosted ad, people you meet every day, friends and relation, colleagues in the office, all these people, you find out how to tell them about it. By the time you finish and collate it, and that is still statistics, structure, records, and simplicity. No need going far with it. But the problem is that we don't sit down to do it. In fact, they found that Oyibos, even me, I've not been able to reach that statistics, but I think I'm getting close to it. That for every 5 calls, you pick up your phone and call up somebody and say, you know, I have this business I want to expose you to. We're having a seminar tomorrow on it. Professor Kwereji, who is the professor of whatever, is in Canada now. He did this business for 20 years now. I want to expose you to that business. Maybe you can have it as your retirement, if it's a retirement person you're talking to. Maybe you can have it as your side hustle, if it's somebody in employment or in a business you're talking with, or somebody not doing anything. Maybe you can have it as a business you can do, but calls. They saw that if you make 5 calls, only 1 person out of those 5 will agree to come and watch that business opportunity meeting. And by the time 1 person agrees, that means if you get 1 person, you will now make 15 calls to be able to get 3 people. And out of that 3 people, that's only when 1 person will even agree to do that business. So you can see. So out of 15 to 20 calls, you get 1 team member. But some of us will talk to 3 people. Hey, we say, hey, those 3 people show me pepper. They did not even listen to me, this one and that one. And then you now stop. You're not talking to anybody. You have not even hit your average. Okay. Now, they also found out that out of 1 team member, you will need like 3, sign up like 3 people before you will get 1 person that is active. I know somebody was complaining to me that she signed up 2 people and none of them are doing anything. You haven't hit 3. You need to hit 3 before you begin to look for 1. That's for people who are really very, very good at the business. And then by the time you get 1 active member, you need to times that by 3 before you will now say you're getting 1 manager. I tell you, these statistics are not looking very different from what I have. If I show you back my book, if I show you back what I decided to do, that I'm going to sign up like 50 new downlines. And out of the 50 new downlines I'm talking about, maybe I hit like 20 or 30, or let me say like 20. Now, out of those 20, which is like having 20 people, the Forever says you will now get maybe like 6 serious members. And that's what's brought me to like 5, 6 supervisors. Okay. And out of those 5, 6 supervisors, they say for every 3 active member, you get 1 manager. So which means I even tried. From out of 5, 6 or whatever, I was able to get 3 managers. So these things is a matter of number. If you count the number of people I've talked to about the business, my own was that my own statistics got better only after they became downline. But before then, before I got this 15, I have spoken to no less than 1,000 people about the business. Okay. Because we're in Nigeria, most of the people in Nigeria, we don't have that kind of money before you now get people. So it's a business of number. I want you, as you're entering 2023, to stop deceiving yourself. I beg of you, don't deceive yourself. If you want to do this business, create time, bring out yourself to do the business, face the facts, face the truth about the business. It's not a get-rich-quick business. It's a business that hard work pays. Hard work pays. That's what this business is all about. You need to work hard. And I tell you, when you work hard, it's going to pay you. So it's a business of number. Make your plan, keep on track to your goals, and you will succeed. Your statistics, the roadmap to success. That is it. Your statistics is your roadmap to success. Okay? If you have 500 calls, out of 500 calls, you're going to get like, let me say, like 100 people who are going to be listen to you, listen to that business opportunity. Out of those 100 people who will listen to that business opportunity, you can just get maybe like 30 people who are interested to telling you, oh, okay, we will. And then you start following up. By the time you follow up, maybe out of that 30, only like 10, if you're very, very good, will sign up for you. And out of that 10 that will sign up for you, maybe just like 3 or 4 of them will become active members. And out of that, you get 1 manager in a whole year. So what do you ask yourself? If talking to 500 people can give me 1 manager, then let me talk to 1,000 people to get 2 managers. And let me talk to 2,000 people to get 4 managers. That's it. There's no shortcut in this business. So it's very, very important. So I shared the cycle that they also shared for us beginning of this year, which we're also going to use in doing our business. Before I go over to, I don't know if we can see well. I don't have another device to check if this is showing well. So if you're seeing this thing well, tell me yes. That's why I wanted to use the other device. So you can talk. Is anybody seeing this?
Yes, okay. We can see it. Not all that
clear. Okay, so on top we have your contact. That who do you know list contact is here. So you contact the first person. The first person you're contacting by phone call. Now, if you're in contact by phone call, you now invite them to business opportunity meeting or invite them to look at your business opportunity meeting. They believe that you should always feel free to show the people the business. Okay, so this is if you're the type that wants to go to the business opportunity. Then if the person says, looks at the business opportunity and then now says, and you answer the question after the person have looked at the business opportunity. After answering the questions that the person has asked you, the person can say no. If the person say, please, this business is not for me, then you go ahead and show them the product. Say, okay, if this business is not for you, let me show you the product. The products. Maybe you can buy the product and they will do you good. So you show the person the product. Or if the person says yes, then you go ahead and then now register the person, answer the person's questions, do the planning meeting with the person, and hold that person by the hand and show the person how the person can make the first sale. Show the person how the person can make the first sale, how the person can sign up a new person before you drop, you sort of allow the person to be. So that's what I want to do. I don't want to sign up people and just leave them again this coming year. I have to start disturbing people, disturbing them. And remember, as you're disturbing them, only 1 out of 3 will be able to work with you and actually do what you want the person to do. So if the person says no, then what is the next one? You start inviting the person for products. That's that process. But another process is going through products to business opportunity. So you show the person the product. When the person is using the product and the person is liking the product, don't fail to talk to the person about the business area. I tell you, if you don't, another person will, and you can lose that customer. I lost a few customers like that. In fact, there's one that was very, very painful for me this year we are in. Is a friend and she was buying products for me. And I had already shown her the business, but I didn't follow up. So with the knowledge she got, when she wanted to buy another product for me, it was expensive. She was saying this product is expensive, it's expensive. Me, I forgot to tell her, oh yeah, now come and do this business. So I just told her, that's the much, I've done enough discount for you, that's the much. She now complained to another person near her area, in her geographical area, and says, this product is working for me, but it's just expensive, I can't continue. The person said, why don't you come and sign up and do the business? You will turn to 30% discount. She understood the person better because the person, she had a problem there and the person got it. That's how this woman signed up. It really, really pained me because I remember that when she was telling me that thing was expensive, something told me, still emphasize her joining the business. I've told her this thing before. This is it that she doesn't know. So that's why I've shown her once, but my own did not sink. It was now another person showing her the second time that it now sank. So it's always very, very important for you to keep exposing your customers to the business opportunity in this place. I tell you, if you lose people, it's going to be very, very painful. I lost another person in Dubai like that. The woman was buying product for me. And her own was that I asked her to come and do the business, yes, but I didn't follow up again. I just introduced, she said, this thing cannot work in this Dubai. So I left her. I wasn't even answering her. In fact, there was a time I lost my phone. My phone had problems. So she chatted me and asked me for the products. I now answered her, who are you? Because I lost my phone. I didn't know she was the one. So that thing made her very angry. So this woman I've been buying product from doesn't even know me very well. So she now went and signed off for somebody in Dubai there under the person. So it's always good for you to have a good relationship with your customers and keep exposing them to the business, So invite them to product section every time there is product section for those that is products that they have. And as they are coming, tell them about the better nutrition, the daily care, the better skin, the body reset, tell them, keep sending them to these things and talk about our products one by one. Send it to them like I've been sending to you through WhatsApp status, WhatsApp broadcast, and things like that. It's very, very important. And do you know that you can build a customer base in your community, your Facebook community, your WhatsApp community, your life community, people around you? In this business, if you can get between 15 and 20 retail customers, you're on top. I tell you, your business will keep flying and flying and flying and flying. Nothing is going to make the business to even come low. So you need to be present in your community. And that's why I talked about having live videos at least 3 days a week. So that if you send your poster, let's say you send your poster out on Sunday, you have live on Monday, you rest on Tuesday, you send your poster out on Wednesday, you have live on Thursday, you send your poster out on Friday, you have live on Saturday. Okay, so which means there is only like one day that you are not in front of your people, which is only Tuesday. But any other day, they're either seeing your poster or they are seeing the link to your live video. And always remember to send the link to your live video to your broadcast group. Oh, I was live today and I talked about how garden egg can help you eat more vegetables if you use it for swallow. Watch through this link. Always go back to tell them. So you go live. Those on Facebook will see you live. You send the link to those in your broadcast list. And remember, for broadcast list, if you have not watched the lesson, go back to the chat room, social media chat room, and look for it. It's there. Just type on your search, broadcast list, YouTube broadcast list. You will see that video, so you can watch that video very well. All right, so you need to be present in your community. Make sure you are approachable. When people ask you questions on WhatsApp, answer them. If you don't have an answer, ask your upline. And then when you're appearing on your Facebook Live or you're going out to meet people, be smart. If you dress like somebody who is not serious, people will take you as unserious. And smiles. People are lacking smiles. Smile, smile, smile. Be nice to people. People love positive energy. I tell you, I was watching Facebook yesterday and I saw the first picture I saw was one man and the wife having their birthday and they did their face like this. I quickly scrolled. I said, which one is it? Then the next one was a woman that was very charming. Say, hey, I just caught that vibe. And I went again to read what she wrote under her. Okay, so people want vibe. The world is filled with so many negative things. People are looking for positive things. So you need to build a customer base between 15 and 20 customers. We give you your 4K credit very easily. And it doesn't come like that. Start with 1. Start with 2, with 3, with 4, with 5. When somebody buys something from you, establish that relationship with that person. Ask the person 2 days after, so have you started taking your supplement? How are you feeling? Are you feeling better? After 1 week, remember again to go back to the person. After 2 weeks, okay, when it's getting to 4 weeks, try to send him benefit again of those things you send so that you remember. By then the supplements are finishing, and then they can ask you for another one. We've talked about using personal care products that you can put as samples for people. So you can make it up and give to people. That one is also something you can do, which also works with people. Another way is using Zoom product launch or WhatsApp product launch. All these ones we send. You can actually have a live product launch. Carry some of your products to some of your friends. Just tell them, I want to show you the product that has been helping me. So for those of you who still meet people, who are still working in offices, carry those things. You can, like this period now is Summertime time. Bring your what is it called? Avocado soap. You can cut one avocado soap into 6 pieces. Put small moisturizing lotion inside small containers. Okay. Have your aloe lip. That one they can just try. You can be able to give it to some of your friends and say, I want you to try this thing for 1 week. And I will sell to you at a very good discount if you like it. Okay. So like that is also part of where you can sell your product to also build your customer base. So the assignment we have here is you're going to come up with, we've already talked about having your list, but I want you to put attached days of the week you're going to do what this coming 2023. Which days are you going to do your broadcast list? So attach days of the week to activities of products, launch and trainings, and then business opportunity for your contacts. So that's the assignment that you're going to do on this. You need to do like a 1 week, we call it like a 1 week, what do I say now? A 1 week routine timetable, okay? Like a 1 week routine timetable of how you're going to put in these activities we have mentioned, using statistics on it. So that's one thing we are going to do. So we'll take some class sessions now before we go over to I just have maybe like 2 or 3 things to talk about in the next session, but I don't want to combine it. I don't want to combine it with this session. So I'm going to stop sharing on YouTube, and I'm going to stop sharing on YouTube, and then we can take the mentoring session now.